Hello everyone, my name is Ciaran. Welcome to another Manchester United live stream. We are around 5 minutes away from kickoff. It's Everton versus Manchester United in the Premier League. It's going to be doing a live watch along right now, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this game. I'm hoping we are going to get a good result today at Old Trafford, because our record at Old Trafford has not been favourable whatsoever. Team news is in for Manchester United. No Romelu Lukaku in the starting 11. If you want to go check out my preview where we were talking about whether Lukaku would start, you can check it out on the channel. But Lukaku does not start. He's on the bench along with Alexis Sanchez and Jesse Lingard, who are both back from injury. We've still gone with a 4-3-3 formation. David De Gea in goal. We've kept the back four the same of Young, Lindelof, Smalling and Shaw. The three in midfield of Fred, Pogba and Matic. And then the three up front, we've gone with Rashford, Martial and... I think Rashford, Martial and Mata are in the front three. So there is Manchester United's lineup. So no Romelu Lukaku in the lineup. And it looks like Marcus Rashford will be getting an opportunity up front, which is great for him, because I think he probably desperately wanted an opportunity up front. And I think a lot of United fans love to see Rashford up front, and he's getting an opportunity, so it's good for him, and hopefully he can take it. Also, Martial's on a good run of form, so hopefully he can get have a good game as well. But I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling good about it. I don't often feel good about too many games before they happen at Old Trafford, but I am feeling good about this one. And my prediction for the game is going to be a 2-0 win to Manchester United. Martial and Rashford both getting the goals. They're about to just have a minute silence, so I will go silent when the minute silent does take place. But as we do, please guys, leave your thoughts, leave your predictions in the live chat. Welcome Yash, Man United Fan Stand, The Tactical Show, Red Army MUFC, and welcome Roberto. Welcome guys, thanks for joining, really appreciate it. Yash says hello, Lukaku dropped as you said. Hopefully Rashford and Martial use opportunity. Let's hope so. They're about to do the minute silence. So I'm gonna go silent for a minute, out of respect, obviously, for what happened in Leicester last night, the tragic events that happened in Leicester last night. So there we go, guys. There we go. Just did the minute silence there. Obviously, my condolences go out to everyone involved with that horrific disaster. Of course, as well with Glenn Hoddle as well. He was taken ill in the BT Sport Studio, so hopefully he can get back to top form. But obviously now we have to focus our attentions to the game. We're just about to get underway here at Old Trafford. Welcome to the Tactical Show, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Red Army MC says, God bless, I can't watch the game because every source of me watching the match is gone. Yeah, I mean, let's hope we can get a good result. Let's hope we can get a good result. Obviously, Arsenal dropped points as well, so we need to be able to take points off them as well. But yeah, it was a very sad day for football yesterday, and hopefully we don't see many days like that ever again. But yeah, welcome Matthew Jones as well. Welcome to stream. Thanks for joining. Go and check out United Fan Focus in the description down below. And yeah, Roberto, obviously, yeah. But yeah, guys, as I'm doing the watch long, as usual, you guys can leave your thoughts in the live chat. Please do leave a like if you aren't already, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. But we're underway here, about 30 seconds gone. Martial just has the ball on this left-hand side. Pogba picking up the ball with Martial. Looking inside for Luke Shaw, but the run he made wasn't the same as what he found. And Everton looking for the counter-attack here with Richarlison, who... Richarlison does look very, very decent. You know, he's one of those players who's in red-hot form for Everton. Ever since, really, the start of the season, Richarlison has looked very, very impressive. You know, didn't really find his feet at Watford. He was a bit wasteful in front of goal, actually, Richarlison. He did waste a lot of opportunities. So, at Everton, he's doing very, very good stuff. Rashford now just closing down Kurt Zouma. But Michael Keane has it at the back here for Everton, bringing it out from the back as United retreat slightly. And Seamus Coleman obviously captains Everton back in the side. But yeah, Everton, you know, just keeping the ball in their back four at the moment. 1 minute and a half into the game. Interesting to see how Fred can come back into the game. This is his first start for United since the Wolves match where he did get a goal. But I'm hoping Fred can have a good match. But Matic putting on the pressure here. And Everton in the end do give it away. And it gets played back to David De Gea. But David De Gea also, you know, a lot of talk about him before the game in terms of, you know, new contracts and things like that. And he said he just wants to focus on the game, which is fair enough. And I think it's good. You want to focus on the game. But let's hope we can keep David De Gea at Manchester United for as long as possible. Luke Shaw coming down this left-hand side, looking for Marcus Rashford, but well blocked by Seamus Coleman. Shaw puts into Martial. Martial being held off here. Ball back to Paul Pogba, and Pogba's shot goes out for a throw-in. Really poor shot. I think that will be gifted up a lot by rival fans, so can't wait for that. But yeah, poor shot by Pogba really there. But yeah, Pogba's shot going wide of and going out of play and going wide a bit as well. So, Renard says you should have your own Discord channel or another sort to discuss with your supporters. Yeah, maybe, mate. I could potentially, if you guys think that would be a good idea, I could look into that definitely. I guess yeah, we could properly watch the game with each other and kind of, you know, comment and things like that. So yeah, but a free kick given away there. Roberto says, "Where is Rasmus?" Who knows, mate? Who knows? I'm sure he'll make an appearance at some point, and you can make your comments towards him. Obviously, after the Juventus game, a bit of bragging rights there. But Everton now moving the ball, keeping the ball well, but Young with a good tackle. Obviously, Valencia still not in the team. I think Ashley Young has done a decent job for us, but I would like to see Valencia get another chance back at that right back. Although going forward, Valencia isn't great, and I think Young going forward is much, much better. But Rashford starting up front as a number 10, actually playing in the role that he has on the back of his shirt, up front for Rashford. Potentially Martial could have been a better option, but I think maybe he could still do alright down that left-hand side. Everton coming up the pitch here. Digne puts the ball in, headed away by Lindelof. Pogba goes up with a foot, and hit there by Gomez, flicked over by Bernard, who whips the ball back in towards Richarlison, and headed away for a corner. A bit of a moment of madness there for Manchester United, nearly giving up a goal. Richarlison going up with a header, good header away by Victor Lindelof. Roberto, a bit off topic, but did you see CR7's belter last night? Yeah, I did. I saw it on the highlights. It looked a brilliant goal, to be fair, and at a clutch moment as well. So fair play to him. Still banging in goals. And really, he could have had one at Old Trafford if it wasn't for David De Gea in goal. It was a brilliant save by De Gea to deny Ronaldo that one. But obviously, it was a great finish by him in yesterday's game. Bernard will play it back to Walcott, and he'll look to get it back in towards the back post. And De Gea takes the catch comfortably. And United will look to break with Ashley Young going down this left-hand side. And Young plays it forward. And now Fred's in. And Fred's got Mata up there. And Fred coming down this right-hand side. Fred. Oh, maybe he should have gone down there. I reckon if Fred went down there, he might have got the decision. But Fred was running down that right-hand side. And, you know, we've done well to get the ball back here. But not a bad start from United, I've got to say. It's a decent start. Into Martial now against Seamus Coleman. Martial going up against Coleman, who will put it out for a corner kick. The first corner for Manchester United. We're into the 5th minute of the game. Mata is going to take the corner. But a decent start, We are looking to go forward, which is good. Hopefully we can capitalise on this and get an early goal to settle the nerves. Mata now with the corner. He whips it in. Straight to the first man. Really poor corner from Mata. Luke Shaw might look to whip it in. Shaw gives it to Rashford. Shaw now. Back to Rashford into Matic. Some nice interplay from Manchester United. Matic into Pogba. Pogba's got a bit of space looking for Martial, but cleared away by Everton. Maybe just a bit of a too cute of a pass. Ashley Young plays out wide to Chris Smalling of all people, who can just about keep the ball in play and does well. Pogba now on this right-hand side, playing it back to Ashley Young, and United keeping the ball here. We do look to be on the front foot, which is good. We do look to be on the front foot. Shaw now back to Matic. Matic plays it back to Lindelof. Still keeping possession, but Lindelof gives it away to Theo Walcott, which is never a good thing. And Walcott will find Gylfi Sigurdsson here. He'll whip it across the face of goal. Bernard coming in. And Ashley Young nearly... well, I mean, it's not a goal, but Ashley Young could not see Bernard, and Bernard was coming in behind him, and if he was just a bit quicker, it could have been 1-0. It could have been 1-0 to Everton. Jessica, welcome to stream. Jessica, thanks for joining. Yeah, I think it's been a positive start from United. I think Everton have had a few decent crosses into the box, but apart from that, I think United started on the front foot. 7 minutes and 20 seconds in. Just so if you want to sync up to the TV. But yeah, currently I'm at 7 minutes 30 seconds right now. But obviously it might be a bit different to because obviously this stream is going to be coming back to you, if you know what I mean. Guys, if you are watching, please do leave your thoughts in the live chat, and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're trying to hit 450 subscribers, so if you could help me out with that, please do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also leave a like if you haven't already as well. But yeah, no, I think we have started all right. We are pressing Everton, which is good to see. We're not just sitting off them; we are pressing them. Andre Gomez on the ball here. Richarlison playing up to Theo Walcott. Lindelof doing well to clear the ball away. I will be eating Pringles throughout the stream, so if there is any sort of noise, I do apologise. But Rashford starting up front is out of the two. Martial is starting on the left-hand side as a usual position. Rashford up top. But Man United currently have a throw-in. It's about 8 minutes and 50 seconds into the game. But I think we started fine. We've started fine. What flavour? I'm not sure if you guys are going to like it, but my favourite flavour, salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar. I love salt and vinegar, man. Honestly, I like every time I have crisps, it has to be salt and vinegar for me. But there you go. What is your favourite flavour of crisps, while we're asking? Jordan Pickford with the ball now in the Everton penalty area, playing it around. Michael Keane now plays it back to Jordan Pickford. Welcome, Manchester United Fans TV. Thanks for joining. Please leave a like if you haven't already. Also, guys, go check out my preview if you haven't already as well. If you want to check out my prediction and things like that, go check that out. It's live on the channel right now. Welcome, Daffer. Welcome to stream, Daffer. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Pogba now with the ball, plays it to Matic. Martial's calling for it, gives it to Shaw. Martial now on this left-hand side, trying to link up with Luke Shaw, but cut out by Everton, who probably just, read the pass. Matic trying to get the ball off Theo Walcott, but just was able to bring the foul. Jessica says, when I was young, salt and vinegar, but now I like rock salt or just salted. Oh, interesting, interesting. I mean, I don't mind salted crisp, but I just think that just needs a bit more. There's going to be a bit more, Matthew says, hello to everyone that's joined. Do Ciaran a favour and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Well, thank you very much, Matthew. Really appreciate it. And if you want to go check out United Fan Focus, link in the description down below if you haven't already. Go check out all the channels as well, links in the description. But into the 10th minute now of the game. And Man United haven't had a shot on target yet. But you know, a few decent moves as well for United. Welcome, Jack. Welcome to the stream, Jack. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Go check out his channel as well, because I will be doing a video on his channel very, very soon. So go and check it out. Red Army MUFC score still 0-0 as we enter the 11th minute of the game. But, you know, basically the same. Everton nearly got in with Bernard, but a good little block by Ashley Young stopped that. Roberto says prawn cocktail Pringles so nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, in terms of Pringle flavours, I usually go with prawn cocktail, barbecue, or salt and vinegar. I sometimes, you know, I can sometimes have sour cream and onion as well. So I'm not too picky. I'm not too picky. Everton nearly in there. Good clearance away by Chris Smalling, but Everton do have a lot of pace, which they could potentially exploit us with. Don't get prawn cocktail in Canada, Jessica. Oh, you're missing out. You're missing out. But Everton here with a throw-in just outside Man United's penalty area. Coming up to the 12th minute. Jax is glad to see Lukaku get a rest. Obviously, that is the main thing we were talking about in the preview yesterday. Lukaku has been benched for this game. Yeah, maybe that might be the right thing. That might be the right thing for us. Bernard running at Mata but Mata doing well to get United a goal kick. Matthew says Rashford needs to prove a point today. Yeah, I think he'll want to. I think he's desperate to play in his usual position of the central striker. I think that is where he's most comfortable. So definitely he needs to prove a point today and prove a point to Jose that he can play there. Because usually we only see Rashford up front on his own when we're playing pointless Carabao Cup games. But obviously we don't have any more of them this season. Fred now with the ball, heads it to Pogba. And Pogba turns out now, plays it to Martial, and Pogba trying to get things moving down this left-hand side. Rashford going in behind. Rashford has it. Looked for the flick back for Martial. Just wasn't on the same wavelength, unfortunately, for United. And now Sigurdsson brings it away for Everton. Looking through for Richarlison. But well cut out. But Luke Shaw gives the ball away. And Sigurdsson has it on this right-hand side. Might look to cross it in. Will come to Theo Walcott. Walcott whips it in as a corner to Everton. Another corner for Everton. A bit of slow defending there from United. But Theo Walcott has got in behind a few times for Everton so far. But corner to Everton here. Gylfi Sigurdsson's got a great delivery on him. Last week we did concede with a free header. Sigurdsson whips it in. And a free header again by Gomez. A free header again. Still giving up free headers. Shocking defending from United, really. Thanks for joining, Matthew. Really appreciate it. Go check out, United Fan Focus if you haven't already, in the link in the description down below. But another free header given away by Manchester United. Luckily, it was Gomez who headed the ball, who isn't exactly known for his heading ability. Jessica says, we have a British store close by which is so dangerous to go to. Spend a fortune every time. The owner was a butcher in the UK and makes the best bangers. Well, yeah, I bet he does. I bet he does. But, you know, if it's too expensive, it's probably not worth it, to be honest. Matthew, United fan TV, how many people watching you? I don't know. I can't see how many people are watching, but if you are watching, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a like if you haven't already as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And of course, get your thoughts in the live chat on the game as we're watching it. I'm trying to give you, updates and live commentary kind of on the game. So if you are enjoying it, please do hit that like button. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Fred now turning with the ball, playing it to Juan Mata. Mata now looking for the nutmeg on Idrissa Gana Gueye, and giving away the foul in the midfield there. We're 15 minutes in. Oh, well, thank you to everyone who is watching. I really appreciate it. Mata now on the ball, but giving away the foul. Gana Gueye takes a free kick, and we'll play it to Kurt Zouma. Again, just Everton passing it around in the back, playing it back to the keeper. Not the most exciting of starts, but, you know, United have done we haven't done badly, let's say that. But you know, I think our defensively, you know, Richarlison, and Walcott have been getting in behind us, so we need to watch that. Throw into Everton now. I would say potentially you could say Everton's made the better start, but obviously it's still very early days. 16 minutes into the game. Michael Keane now playing it to Kurt Zouma. And Zouma moving forward, playing it to Lucas Digne. Now to Andre Gomez on the ball. Fred trying to get the ball off him, but does give away the free kick, trying to be too eager getting the ball back. Roberto says return leg and Ciaran on the 7th, I think. Yeah, hopefully we can get a good result there. Because obviously, I mean, I feel like we might have a better chance of getting a result just because we're so bad at home. Maybe away from home we might be better. Who knows? But yeah, I am in that game. I am kind of expecting a thrashing, to be honest. Ball up there. Matic plays it into Pogba, and Pogba will look to play it to Smalling. He'll play it down to Young. Everton administering the pressure here. Mata back to Young. United playing it around the back, but coming under a lot of pressure. Smalling playing up to Lindelof, trying to play out from the back. Welcome to Satvik. Welcome to stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Matic is shy. Yeah, he's so slow. I feel like Matic is really, really slow on the ball. Martial now with the ball. Plays it into Fred. Fred looking for the pass off. Can't find the pass off. And it will come to Richarlison, who tries to turn Victor Lindelof, but good defending there. But yeah, Matic is so slow. It's so infuriating to watch him. Luke Shaw on the ball now. Playing it back to Victor Lindelof, who plays it into Paul Pogba. But yeah, just passing it around really with Pogba being the go-between between the defenders. Dada, welcome to stream. Dada, thanks for joining. If you want to watch the match, I would recommend going to Total Sportec. Because Total Sportec has all the streaming sites. So if you want to go watch the live stream of this game, go and check out Total Sportec. If you want to go check it out. MUFC says Matic was never pacey. There's no need to name him slow in IMO. Yeah, well, that is true. I guess it's a good point. We knew what we were getting. We knew he wasn't going to be some sort of pace demon. But on the ball, he just, I don't know. It's really frustrating to see, and he loses the ball quite often as well, which is annoying. But Ashley Young with a free kick here for United. Mata whips the ball in towards Matic back post, who does get the header on it. Back to Anthony Martial. Martial might look to whip the ball in. And Martial now trying to go past Coleman and does. Dinks it in. Mata header. Mata with a free header in the middle. Should have done better really. Straight at Jordan Pickford. But the first proper shot on goal for United. A header by Juan Mata. Really should have done better with that header in my opinion. Had so much time to head it towards goal. But straight into the hands of Jordan Pickford. Southtrick says, why can't Matic just make a simple pass forward instead of trying to take, yeah, I'm guessing loads of touches. Well, yeah, he does seem to always want to have like 3 or 4 or 5 touches before he actually passes the ball. Really, really annoying. But United in the 19th minute there, having a decent opportunity. Welcome, Rashid. Welcome to stream. Thanks for joining, mate. Please do leave a like if you aren't already. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And Rashford doing well, trying to get the ball off Zouma. Also, guys, just want to let you know I do other streams. I do match previews, match reviews, all that sort of good stuff about Manchester United. So please do subscribe to the channel if you want more of that sort of stuff as well. Real MUFC says, considering he's short, I don't think he practiced heading on the training ground. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is true. He doesn't. I bet he doesn't. Practice heading. He's probably not. He's not used to it. But still, you would expect him to do a bit better there, in my opinion. Savik says, why don't we fucking press? Yeah, well, I think in the first kind of 10 minutes we were pressing quite well, but now it it does seem like Everton's defenders are finding it very comfortable just to knock it around. And they do have a free kick here with Gylfi Sigurdsson, and they're probably going to put this one into the box, although United holding a very high line here indeed. But Sigurdsson will look to put this one forward into the box. Sigurdsson now. Lofting it to the back post towards Michael Keane. And Keane wins the header, but Shaw clears it away. Bernard hooks it back in. Young clears it away. Pretty scrappy, really, from both sides. Bernard plays a lovely ball in to Seamus Coleman, who drags it back. No one there for Everton. And United will try and play away here. Can we counter-attack? Martial now, looking to try and get past Michael Keane. Plays it into Fred. Fred knocks it past Idrissa Gana Gueye. But a cynical foul by Idrissa Gueye brings a yellow card. The first yellow card of the game for Gueye. Because Fred knocks it past him and would have got past Gueye as well. So very unfortunate for Fred there. But decent little breakaway, unfortunately stopped by Idrissa Gana Gueye. Please do leave a like, guys, if you aren't already and you are enjoying the stream. And don't be afraid to leave your thoughts in the live chat on the game as we're going through. Yeah, it was good from Fred, Jack. I thought it was decent from him. Unfortunately, Idrissa Gana Gueye, well, I guess it was a good foul if you can call it that. But yeah, it was annoying. But yeah, Fred, he does look lively. But I think Fred has also got a point to prove as well in terms of the team. Matic there nearly giving the ball away once again. He needs to be careful. Celtic says Fred looks sharp. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I think Fred, as we said, looks like he has a point to prove. Pogba now going through the midfield. Fred getting the ball back. Now Matic coming forward here. Playing it strongly to Martial, but a good touch by Martial. Isolating the fullback. Martial with the shot and a good save by Jordan Pickford at the near post. And it's a corner to Manchester United. Better play. Martial going for the near post there. And a good little save by Jordan Pickford. Probably expecting to make those sort of saves, but it was a decent save nonetheless from Pickford. Just to palm it away. But, Martial getting a shot and whipped in by Rashford. Zuma clears it away to Fred. Fred now plays it back to Ashley Young. And Young will try and put the ball in towards Mata, who's offside, unfortunately. But not a bad passage of play for United. Probably the best passage of play in the whole game so far. 23 minutes into the game. Sarvik says, good one, Martial. Yeah, I thought it was a decent strike. Real MUFC says, who'll be our main DM? Fellaini, no thanks. Yeah, obviously Fellaini is currently injured. So, he's going to be... he's currently out of the team, currently injured. So, I think right now it's probably going to be Matic. But, Herrera, as Jack says there, could potentially come back in. Who knows? Pickford clears the ball. Smalling goes up for the header and Pogba will take it and unfortunately loses out to Idrissa Gana Gueye. And Martial putting it forward. Rashford putting pressure on Jordan Pickford, who plays it out wide and it goes out play for United throw-in. Celtic says our corners are awful. Yeah, they always seem to hit the first man. They always seem to... It's so infuriating, man. Honestly, I feel like there should be a fine. If you're a professional footballer and can't put the ball into the middle of the box, you should get fined for that, honestly. Redknapp? I don't know. I doubt Redknapp was coming. Luke Shaw with the ball now. Martial wants it and will get it. And we'll look to go past Michael Keane, but very good play. Martial gets the throw in. Hopefully, guys, the lighting's a bit better than what it used to be. I might turn this lighting on. Yeah, I think that's a bit better now. I think it's a bit better. You can see my face in a bit more light, which is good. Fred now with the ball. Gomez chopping at Fred, trying to get the ball off him. And he does get the foul there, Fred, which is good. And Lindelof trying to go through the defenders, trying to find Martial. And Bernard gets the ball here. But Young, superb defending by Ashley Young to get the ball away. And De Gea plays it out to Smalling. And Smalling will play it into Fred, who looks to try and turn and play it to Ashley Young and does well. And Young now with the ball, looking to go forward with it. Young still with the ball and now plays it off to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw looking for Pogba through the middle, but gets cut out and straight back to Richarlison. But Everton in this last kind of 15 minutes hasn't really, hasn't really done that much, Everton. But Man United look like they could potentially be on the counter-attack with Martial. Martial coming down this left-hand side. Martial running at Idrissa Gana Gueye. Martial getting past Gueye. And a penalty is given. Manchester United get the penalty at Old Trafford. Martial wins a penalty. Penalty to United. Get in there. Who's going to take it? Who do you reckon's going to take the penalty? I reckon it's going to be Paul Pogba to score another one. But Martial gets past Idrissa Gana Gueye and does just trip up Martial. Very, very decent play from Martial. This is what we like to see from him. You know, running at fullbacks, isolating them. That is the best way Martial, you know, can do his job. And you know, Martial there gets the penalty, and it looks like it's going to be Paul Pogba to take this one. So hopefully Pogba can put this one in the back of the net. Welcome Rasmus, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. But a penalty here, a penalty. Paul Pogba against Jordan Pickford. Hopefully, come on Pogba, let's get another goal. Come on Pogba, man. Pogba to do his run up again. Yep, he is. Pogba stuttering towards the goal. Come on, Pogba. And Pogba takes it. And it's saved by Pickford. But Pogba scores the rebound. Pogba scores the rebound. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. Pogba misses the penalty, but scores the rebound. Pickford saves it straight back out to Paul Pogba. And it's a goal for Manchester United. 1-0 to United. Great save by Pickford, but Pogba scores the rebound. And 1-0 to Manchester United it is. It was very lucky that the ball went back to Paul Pogba. But, you know, it's good that our luck seems to be in right now, which is good to see. But unfortunately, Pogba didn't score the penalty. But a lovely finish from Pogba from the follow-up. 1-0 United. Get in there. Come on, lads. Come on. Renami says he needs to stop with that run-up bullshit. Yeah, I know. I mean, that run-up is so annoying. And you could tell by the fans in the stadium as well, not liking it. But Pogba obviously getting his goal in the end, which is good enough for me. I don't mind how it gets. I don't mind how it goes in, as long as it goes in. 1-0 United at Old Trafford. Get in, lads. Get in. Hopefully we can build on that goal. Hopefully we can get another one by half time. Jessica says, lucky idiot. Trotting can't stand him. Yeah, if Pickford had saved that, I would have been so annoyed. But luckily, it came back to Pogba. It doesn't look like a foul on Martial. I think it is pretty. I think it's pretty lucky that the penalty was given, but it was good play by Martial. Digne crosses the ball into the stands. But 1-0 United. We've actually started well, and we've capitalised on our good start as well. Jack says he needs to stop with that rubbish and just get the job done. I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Just run up and bury it. Roberto says, Rasmus told me not to cry after Old Trafford. Oh, yeah. Southwick says, that doesn't look like a foul on Martial. As you said, it looks a bit dodgy, but I don't think it was a dive, but I think a penalty might have been a bit harsh, but we don't care, do we? Rasmus says, Martial deserved to be given the chance to score a penalty he got. Yeah, it would have been nice to see Martial score a penalty, but unfortunately he wasn't given the opportunity. Fred now with the ball, looking for Mata. Unfortunately, the ball to Mata was a bit too high, and Bernard trying to take it past Young. Hopefully we can get another goal in this game as well. But it was good that we did get the goal. 1-0 United coming up into halfway through the game. Will this be the first watch-along this season when we actually win the game? Will it be? Right, ball to Fred. Fred plays it into Pogba. Nice bit of interplay by Manchester United. Pogba looking for Martial. Lovely ball to Martial here. Martial isolating Coleman. Martial back to Paul Pogba. Pogba with the shot. Out to Marcus Rashford, who's offside. Rashford taps it in, but he's offside. But Pogba nearly getting his second goal. United nearly 2-0 up there, but Rashford offside with the tap in. But decent, better play from Man United. This is better. Good interplay between Mata, Pogba and Fred. Martial running at Coleman, causing so many problems. Pogba taking the shot on his left foot. And Rashford is well offside, to be fair. But decent. Rasmus says, Roberto, yeah, I know what I said. I can't deny we played shit. And other than that distant shot by Pogba, we hadn't done anything. Yeah, the Juventus game was shocking, to be fair. And we have to hold our hands up. Jack says, Paul Pogba is now our top scorer with 5 goals. Decent. Yes, lads. But But did you see that stat? How Chris Smalling was our 3rd top scorer. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to sit back a bit, actually. Jessica says, soft, but if you're going to block, I don't blame Martial for going down. Yeah, I think, yeah, if you've got a chance of winning a penalty, you may as well go down, in my opinion. So, yeah, obviously, you know, I'm not trying to endorse diving, but still, I feel like he did the right thing. Rashid says Martial's looking energetic. Yeah, he's looking good, which is good to see from Martial. Looking good, you know, running at Coleman, running at the fullback, causing problems. And as I said, this is where we want to see Martial play. Pogba now on the ball, looking to switch the play, and does find Ashley Young down there, looking to go in beyond Bernard. But Bernard does get the foul there. But guys, if you are watching, please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'd really, really appreciate it. I don't just do watch-alongs, I do match previews, match reviews, all that sort of good stuff. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, Roberto, the game is far from over. Totally agree, the game is far from over. Martial now running here. Martial playing it to Fred. And Fred, unfortunately, being dispossessed by Kurt Zouma, who's had a decent game for Everton at centre-back so far. But Martial definitely looks really dangerous down that left-hand side. And it looks like we're getting the old Martial back, the one that we signed originally, which is great to see. Sanchez, of course, on the bench. He's back from injury, which is good to see as well. Sigurdsson on the ball, plays it to Theo Walcott. Walcott whips it towards goal, and it's a goal kick for United. Well, obviously 1-0, half an hour in at Old Trafford. We'll take that all day long. A bit of an unfamiliar feeling leading this early at Old Trafford, to be honest. Roberto says United will win today and everyone will be like mowing and we'll win the Champions League, we'll win the treble. Yeah, I know, yeah. I mean, look, obviously, I mean, if we won this game today, realistically, it'd be a good result for us because we'll definitely gain points on either Man City, Spurs, and Arsenal. So that'll be good for us in terms of this game week. But I think, yeah, I do agree that definitely a win here would not mean a whole lot. Pogba with the ball now on this left-hand side, and Pogba gets past his man, puts it across, and Rashford should be there, man. The ball goes across the face of goal. Nobody home. Cleared away off to the, cleared off, and it's a corner for United. Mata will take it. Jack says, anyone looking for a good Premier League preview to watch, subscribe to my channel, and Ciaran will be in the video too. Yeah, go and check out Jack's channel, and I will be on his channel very, very soon. Mata with the ball in, headed away by Everton's fullbacks. Shaw out to Pogba. Pogba now looks for Matic, who gets the ball across. First time, can't do it first time or second time. Idrissa Gueye tries to clear it. Bernard now on the ball and cleared away by Everton. Richarlison chasing Fred down, and Fred plays the ball back to Ashley Young, and United will regroup from the back. Young plays a lovely ball out to Paul Pogba. Brilliant ball by Ashley Young. And Pogba now, Martial into the box. Martial puts it back across. Martial with the ball, and appealing for a handball there on the Everton player. Didn't get the penalty. But United looking the best side here at the moment. Lindelof now with the ball on this left-hand side, high up the pitch. Playing it back to Matic. Pogba now. Pogba's actually improved a lot towards the latter half of this first half. Fred now on the ball has looked lively. Fred plays it into Luke Shaw. Nice little ball. Lovely interplay from United. Back to Fred. Fred will look to shoot. And Fred narrowly wide of the goal. But again, lovely interplay between the players here. Maybe dropping Lukaku was the right decision, although there's still a long time left in this game. Was it a handball? Yeah, his hands were by his side, Michael Keane. I think it would have been a harsh decision to give that. But fair enough. Welcome, Rodney. Welcome to stream. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Go check out Rodney's channel in the description down below. Really would recommend it. Rasmus says they should cancel Calcio. What's the point of one team winning all the time? Same with the Bundesliga and another Scottish league. Yeah, I mean, obviously last season it was a bit of a stronger title race, to be fair. I thought, you know, obviously Napoli did well to kind of push Juventus, but you know, this season it looks like it's going to be another one-horse race, to be honest. Roberto says, "What did you think of my thumbnail, by the way, Red Devil?" I thought it was good. Yeah, I thought it was good, mate. And I do apologise. Sometimes I can't reply to you straight away. But yeah, I did see the thumbnail and I thought it was decent. Jack says, "Do you play FIFA, Ciaran?" I do play FIFA. Yeah, I do. Obviously, I don't stream it or anything like that, but I do play FIFA. I'm doing all right. I feel like I'm doing all right. I'm currently on, I think I'm able to play Foot Champs, and my Foot Champs record is, well, my best Foot Champs finish is 18 wins, Xbox One. But my best Foot Champs finish is 18 wins. I'm hoping to get Gold 1 this FIFA as well. But yeah, by the way, just as the game's been going on, Everton have got a decent chance here, actually. And Matic going to try and get the ball off Sigurdsson. Can't get the ball off him. Coleman on with the ball here. Trying to cross the ball in. Cuts back. Puts it back to Sigurdsson with the header. Straight at David De Gea, but it could have been a lot different. But again, another free header for Everton twice in the game. Rodney says, "Thanks, Power." I see Jessica in the house. Yeah, Jessica, I'm not sure if she's still watching, but she definitely was here. So, shout out. Again, another free header there. Sigurdsson potentially could do a bit better with that. But straight at David De Gea. Young is on fire, says Celtic. Yeah, he is. He's doing really, really well, Ashley Young, so far in this game. Young now with the ball. Up towards Martial. Rashford wins the header. Pogba takes it down. Sigurdsson trying to take the ball off Pogba, but pushes Sigurdsson off completely. And Pogba has the ball. Jack says, "Pretty decent. I packed Ronaldo day 1 this year." Wow. That is so lucky, man. That is so lucky. Fair play. If you want to watch a bit of FIFA as well as Man United content, subscribe to the Red Devil. His channel is in the description down below. Does, Road to Glories and things like that. So go and check out his channel if you want a bit of FIFA as well. One of my good friends. Ball there through to Juan Mata, but Mata is offside for Manchester United. Coming up to the 38th minute. In fact, we are in the 38th minute of the game. So about another kind of 5 minutes to 6 or 7 minutes towards the end of the first half. Rasmus says, "I wonder if Rooney's watching this match from the USA." Yeah, I still think. I think he's an Everton. Oh yeah, he could be actually. Then yeah, he definitely could be. I would not be surprised, mate. Roberto says, "Even if United beat Juve and Ciaran, it'll be a miracle. By a miracle, Juve will still top the group 100%. Yeah, well, yeah, probably. I agree with that. Mata now, Martial was making the run. If he could have found Martial, we would have been in business there. But unfortunately, wasn't able to see the pass. Celtic says, "Pogba is confidence player. Whenever he scores a goal, he looks like a world-class player in that match." Yeah, as I said, again, my trigger word, consistency. If you're going to be a good player, I think you need to be consistent week in, week out, and unfortunately Pogba isn't showing that. But in this game, he looks very, very good on the ball. So hopefully he can continue his good bit of play in this game. Matta's fouled there on the right-hand side. Roberto says, "Rasmus, did you see CR7 Belter last night?" Yeah. If you're wondering what this noise is, it's Pringles. I'm just having a bit of Pringles. Pogba. Oh, no. Offside on Paul Pogba. Rodney says it's important to remember that this team is not Juve. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. This is nowhere near the Juventus team. And I think as we said after the Juventus game, we have to realise that, Juventus is definitely a level above us at the moment. And, yeah, Pogba's playing well in this game. But you would expect someone like Paul Pogba, someone who has got into the FIFA Pro World 11, been regarded as one of the best centre mids in the world, can't produce his performance against these sort of performances against Juventus. I don't understand that really, but we need to see more from him. Definitely, we need to see more from him. Raul says, "Of course, Roberto, I don't feel even confident about qualifying from the knockout stages." Even if we did qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League, I don't really see the point in it. We're not going to get anywhere. Let's be honest. So, ball in there. Pogba now to Martial. Now to Fred. Fred, oh no, not to Fred, to Matic, but now Fred has it. Rashford turning. Rashford looking like he wants to do something here. Back to Fred, into Mata. Again, another decent move it looks like from United. Young, back to Mata. Plays it into Matic, plays it back to Lindelof and Smalling. Some decent possession play here from Manchester United. Plays out to Pogba on this left-hand side. Rashford trying to get into the box. Pogba looks for the cross, but it is blocked well by the Everton defender. And Richarlison now coming forward here, playing it to Bernard. And they're coming forward here, Everton. It looks a bit dangerous. Bernard on the ball, who's been decent this half. Whipped in by Digne, but Ashley Young heads the ball away downfield. It'll go out for an Everton throw. Boy, I love Pringles. I love Pringles, I've got to say. Especially when watching the football. Bernard now with the ball. Plays it to Sigurdsson. And Sigurdsson doesn't really have any options. Plays it back to Digne. Plays it into Adrita Garnegate, who looks for Gomez. And Everton will look to play back to Kurt Zouma, who'll play it back to Jordan Pickford. Which has kind of been a bit of a story of the first half. Everton having a lot of possession in their own half. Ball up, and Pickford once again too much on the ball. Ronaldo says, well, we might have a chance of winning Europa League, but I don't know how I feel about that. If that would mean Mourinho being here next season. Well, I think, yeah, I think obviously, you know, Europa League at this point might be our only option in getting into the Champions League next year. But, I mean, if we were to win the Europa League, I would be happy with that, to be honest. Savdik says Matic is just awful, man. Yeah, I know. Matic, again, very, very slow. As Rodney will say, 15 seconds. He's so slow on the ball. And Young nearly gives the ball away there. But Chris Smalling has it under control. Cleared away. But yeah, Matic just seems to be really slow. I mean, he does an alright job at defensively. But, you know, in terms of being on the ball and creating chances, he's just a bit too slow. And we need to, you know, have quick build-up. And in my opinion, anyway. But, guys, about 2 minutes left plus added time in this first half. Everton coming forward here down the right-hand side. Ball into Theo Walcott, who in the early minutes did get in behind a few times, Walcott. Playing it now to Coleman on this right-hand side. Shaw trying to get the ball off him and does well. And Martial now gets the ball. Tries to find Rashford, but unfortunately the ball from Martial gets cut out by former United player Michael Keane. And now Walcott running at Victor Lindelof. Walcott shoots again straight at David De Gea. I think if Everton were able to shoot a bit wider of De Gea, I think they would have a bit better, more luck in front of goal. But unfortunately, they don't do it. Roberto says, Jessica, do you know Rodney? Yeah, they are very good friends, and I have done as well a podcast on Rodney's channel with Jessica and Rodney. So if you want to go check that out, go and check it out on Rodney's channel. Link in the description down below. I'd really recommend it. But yeah, no, yeah, they're good friends, as Rodney said there. Young now playing the ball down the line towards Marcus Rashford, and it's gone out of play, unfortunately, before it gets to him. Rasmus says, how would you rate Martial's performance so far? He's been very, very good. I think Martial, we're starting to see what we need from Martial, you know, picking up the ball, running at the fullback, isolating them. And, you know, we haven't really been seeing that from Martial too much in the last few games, which he hasn't been playing. So it's good to see that it's good to see Martial actually, you know, really running at defences. Because when he does run at defences with his quick feet, he'll cause them problems. So I think out of 10, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Obviously won the penalty. Smalling now will come away with the ball, surely. But unfortunately, a poor pass from Chris Smalling goes out of play. Throw into Everton. We're just about to see how much time is going to be added on at the end of the first half. I'm predicting 1 minute. Oh, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes of added time at the end of half time. Now, Everton coming forward. Can they mount one last attack before the break? Walcott coming forward. Coleman potentially looking to cross it in. But Pogba gets back. And Everton still have the ball, though. Keane playing it in behind for Walcott. Getting it across the face of goal. And palmed away by David De Gea. A corner for Everton. A corner for Everton just before the end of the game. Just need a green screen now, yeah. Well, to be fair, you know, I know some big things coming on Rodney Cyrus. Some big things. I know a green screen is in the pipeline. Ball in here from Gylfi Sigurdsson to end the half. Headed away by Luke Shaw. Will come out to Lucas Digne, who on his right foot is pretty shocking, to be honest. But there we go. Yeah, guys, please do feel free to call in at halftime using my Skype. Add me on Skype my Skype name's in the description down below, and if it isn't, it's LiroyLita, which I can put in the live chat. LiroyLita, if you didn't know, was a player for Swansea, and I don't know why, but I seemed to like him when I was younger for some reason. Don't ask. But there you go. There's my Skype name if you guys want to call in on Skype or anything like that. Pogba doing a little flick there and chesting it back, and Gay there. Pogba's gone down, and that'll probably be the last action of the half. So, guys, if you want to, call in and give your thoughts on the game at half-time, please do. It's going to be half-time probably now. There's probably not going to be any more play as well. So, but yeah, please do feel free to give me a call. Give me a call. I feel like a radio DJ. Give me a call on 0800 909 693. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be half-time here. 1-0 Manchester United. Who would have thought at half-time we'd be leading? But it looks like Matt is going to put the ball forward for the last action of the half. Oh, no, he's not. And it is half-time. It's half-time. 1-0 to Manchester United. Leading at half-time. With a Paul Pogba missed penalty, but he scored the rebound. After that, we actually got a bit better in the game. Some decent bits of interplay. But, it's not been the most free-flowing game, but, Everton are still very much in it. Martial has looked really lively. I think Fred's doing all right as well. So, 1-0 United at half-time. You guys can please, please do feel free to call me on Skype. We've got an incoming call from Jack here, so we'll answer that. And as we talk, guys, please do, keep leaving your thoughts in the live chat as we go. But welcome, Jack. Thanks for coming on, mate, once again. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Obviously, as everyone here, we've been watching the first half. What do you make of it? Do you think it was a good start from United?
I don't think it was a good start, but I thought we grew into the game. Everton started off, they had the lion's share of possession. They played some decent football. They had, I think, one maybe chance where Walcott or Richarlison got in behind. But United started growing into the game. Martial's influence started to become more prominent, and the same with Paul Pogba. And that's how we won the penalty.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about Martial there. I mean, how would you rate his first half performance?
Quite decent, I'd probably say. Maybe about 7.58 out of 10. He tried to isolate Coleman, which is what you need to do, because Coleman is a good defender. He's a competent defender. One of the more decent right backs in the Premier League. So I thought he's done well against him. He looked to not only go on the outside, he not only cut inside, but also go on the outside and try and get a few crosses into Mata and Rashford, and we nearly got another goal from a Mata header. So yeah, I thought he's been decent.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I think Martial has looked one of the brightest sparks. But of course, no Lukaku in the side. Marcus Rashford is starting up front. I'm not sure if he had the best of halves, but do you think how do you think in the second half we can turn his fortunes around?
I think with Marcus it's a difficult one, because in comparison to Martial, I think Martial will eventually end up front. I'm not sure about Marcus. There's just something about his finishing. Just he doesn't seem to want to instinctively go to the right areas. Like, he could have ran across the near post for one of them. He should have been there and he wasn't. And then when he gets the chances, he can snatch at them at times. So I'm not sure he is a natural forward in the way that Martial is. But if we can get the right service into him, I will say that if he has the right movement, he can bury one, as we've seen in the past when he used to play up front under Louis van Gaal, the back end of that season. So yeah, there could be a goal in there for him, but we need to create decent chances for him to have any luck.
Yeah, no, I think that is for Rashford. You have to make chances for him. And again, similarly to Lukaku, Rashford isn't one of those players who'll be able to finish, just the one chance he gets. I think he does need quite a few
Yeah,
chances, and I'm sure if the game starts to open up, he will get
yeah,
a few chances as well. But of course, we talked a bit about the attacking side. By the way, welcome Fortune, welcome to stream. Thanks for joining. But in the defensive side, a few times in the early minutes, Everton looked
yeah,
a bit dangerous, especially coming down that right hand side.
yeah.
What have you made of our performance defensively so far?
Um, I mean, it's compared to our other defensive performances at halftime, it's not too bad. Thought we had a scary moment there where Lindelof and Shaw kind of got in a muddle up the back post, but I think a lot of it is coming from Theo Walcott kind of on that right hand side, putting in a few crosses. And we saw Gylfi Sigurdsson had one header where he was just in acres of space, and one way he actually got through the centre of the park. And I think that is down to Nemanja Matic, who just let his man Sigurdsson go, and Sigurdsson had a free header. Probably should have done a lot better than he actually did. So in terms of the defensive line, I don't think it's been too bad. Ashley Young hasn't really had any problems so far. He had one little moment with Bernard, but nothing major. And Smalling and Lindelof have done grand up against the forwards of Everton.
Well, it's good. Yeah, I mean, I'd agree. I think actually we've been quite solid. I think actually Smalling and Lindelof have done all right. As I said
Yeah,
about partnership. And I think, this game, obviously, in the preview we spoke about it, the how kind of important, this game is.
yeah,
And also the
yeah,
fact that now Arsenal have dropped points and one of either Man
yeah.
City or Spurs, have dropped
Will
points
drop.
as
Yeah.
well. So
Mhm.
do you, how do you reckon we're gonna? No, okay. Let me think of ask a question. How do you reckon the rest of this game's going to go, and how do you think we need to, go from now in order to,
Yeah.
hold on to this lead and get the vital 3 points?
Defensively, I think don't change a lot. We're seeming solid enough. I really like Fred. I thought he did well in the first half. He was lively, wanted to get in the ball. He was up and down. Sometimes he was sitting really deep, collecting the possession, trying to get things forward, which is more than what we said when Matic gets the ball in that position. But he's looked lively, and I think if he continues that, he's buzzing around the pitch a bit similar to Ander Herrera. What he does, that kind of job, buzzing around the pitch, breaking up play, and adding that bit of quality on the ball. We need to keep getting the ball to Paul Pogba, because you saw that pass for Martial when we had the chance just after we scored. It was a great pass from Pogba, and he is dictating the kind of tempo of this game, and he is getting quality on the ball. So another thing that we need to do is make sure he gets on the ball and just keep feeding the forwards, because I think Martial is probably the most natural finisher we have at the club. I don't think that would be an unfair thing to say. So I think if we keep getting the ball to him, let Mata find those little pockets of space, and we should be okay. And I'd expect United to win this game.
There you go, there you go. Guys, if you haven't already as well, go and check out Jack's channel. Very, very
Yeah.
good channel, obviously. And I will be on a
Cheers.
video as well on his channel. Jack Wall, I think it is. I think it's the channel Jack
Yeah,
Wall, isn't it?
that's the one.
Yeah, he'll be in the live chat as well. So
Yeah, I'll
if
be
you
in
want
the
to go
chat
check
so
out
we
his
can.
channel, I will be doing
Yeah.
a video with him very, very soon as well. So make sure you go check that out. Welcome Samira's Bakery as well. Welcome to stream, and welcome Thoya Munn, welcome to stream. Thanks for joining, guys. Really appreciate it. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a like as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But Jack, any other points you want to make on the game?
Not really. I think that the main thing that United need to focus on is just not getting sloppy, because we've seen at times United, especially maybe last season and the season before, we'd be beating these teams 1-0, and we wouldn't put away our chances to make it 2-3-0. Like we saw that Mata header, we saw Marcus Rashford should be getting across the near post, and we need to make sure that we don't live to regret those chances, because we've seen over a lot of games in Old Trafford where we've been 1-0 up, we can't close off the game, and then they go pull out one shot and they score the goal. So we need to stay concentrated, and if we're not scoring a goal, bring on a sub, bring on Sanchez, bring on Lingard, bring on Lukaku, bring on someone just to maybe stretch the game, that extra bit of pace, and hold out the game and get the second goal, kill the game early. Because if we can kill the game early, we can relax, we can maybe take off 1 or 2 players who need a slight rest, get Alexis Sanchez on the pitch, and just build up the confidence of this team, because the last thing we want is to be 1-0 up with 5 minutes to go, clinging on for dear life. We want to be able to kill this game off early and just be calm and be happy and know that we're not going to lose the game.
Yeah, I do agree. I think obviously, this game would be very, very finely poised at 1-0 at half time. I think 1-0 with the last 5 minutes, and I think we could potentially bottle it. But I feel like we do need the second goal, and hopefully we can get it early in the second half as well. But also you mentioned subs there. Obviously we've got Sanchez, Lukaku, and Lingard on the bench. Who would you think Mourinho's going to bring on first out of those three?
I think we could see maybe potential Jesse Lingard for Juan Mata. I think that's one that's kind of like for like. They can both play out wide, both play in that number 10 role. And Jesse, I don't know. I'd like to see Jesse. I don't know if he's fully fit yet, but if he is, I'd say give him a go. He was obviously one of our best players last season, coming up with a lot of big goals in that kind of December, January, February period. So yeah, I'd like to see Jesse Lingard again. I'd like to see Sanchez. I do think he is better when we start him than when he comes off the bench, but he can always make an impact. He's got good pace in behind. And I'd like to see them too. And maybe if we are winning 2-0, 3-0, bring on Lukaku, see if he can get a goal when Everton have kind of lost belief of trying to get back into the game. And he might nick that third, fourth goal. And that could really boost his confidence. And maybe we'd see a better part of Lukaku then if he can get that goal. That doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of the game, but means a lot to him personally.
Yeah, well, sorry.
I'd say they'd be the three subs who I'd want to see the most. But if we are defending the lead, maybe someone like
Sorry about this. Sorry, it's
yeah, no problem.
Anyway, but no, I do think that out of those, I mean, it's a very strong bench we've got. Obviously with Lingard, Lukaku, and of course Sanchez, but all three of them can make a difference in the game as well.
Exactly,
in their own right. So I mean, I guess it does depend on kind of how the game's shaping up and what situation we're in. But
that was a penalty.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll ask you that. Yeah, what do you think about that, Jack? Do you think it was a penalty?
Stonewall, in my opinion, I think it was. Yeah.
Penalty. There you go. Well, I agree. I'd say.
Bollocks.
No, I would agree. Don't listen to him. I would agree. Anyway,
that was not a penalty.
Anyway, thanks.
It was a penalty, mate.
Oh, you got schooled. Anyway, look, thanks for coming on, Jack. Really appreciate it. And go check out Jack's channel as well if you haven't already. Some really, really good stuff coming. He'll be in the live chat, of course. But thanks for calling in, Jack. Really appreciate it.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
See you there, pal.
That was
Jack. That was Jack. Thanks for calling in, Jack. Really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who has just joined us as well.
That was never a penalty. That was never a penalty.
It was a penalty. I thought it was a penalty.
Tell me why.
Because he tripped him up. Yash says Sanchez to replace Mata or Rashford will be okay. We'll have to be careful about Everton. Yeah, I think Sanchez definitely will. Sanchez definitely will. Get into the game. Apparently there's a God raid. Well, thank you very much for the raid, guys. Thank you very much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Whoever sent it. Please do subscribe to the channel. That'd be absolutely fantastic. God raid. Oh, well, whoever it is, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Welcome to Nice Guy Eddie. Welcome to Leah. Welcome to Ciaran. Welcome to God the Good One. Welcome to Acrobat456. Welcome to Leah. And welcome to God the Good One. Welcome to stream, guys. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. We're getting a call from King Ols here. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Obviously, of Man United fan stand. And hello to Samira's Bakery. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, everyone. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also, I've got King Ols here from Man United fan stand. Go check out Man United fan stand as well. Really, really good channel. Welcome to the stream, mate. What did you think of that first half?
Well, so we went out there, we played attacking football, that was good, and, it is good to play attacking football, and, I was entertained in that first half, which was good, but the thing is, one first half of attacking football, I don't think that we're going to attack in the second half, because right now it's only one half of attacking football and one half of part of the bus, so, for me, if we are meant to go out and play defensive football in the second half, one goal's not enough, though, to be honest. Look, we had lots of chances. Pickford denied us quite a lot, and then Rashford got that offside goal. But that penalty that Paul Pogba took. It was a rubbish penalty that he took. Because Paul Pogba's run-up thing, his run-up is, look, for me, his run-up's not that good, because, it gives the goalkeeper too much time to really think about, where he's going to dive. But, look, we're lucky that he scored the rebound and stuff. So, yeah, but for me, our best player in the first half was probably Fred.
Yeah, I thought Fred looked very, very lively. I also thought Martial looked really lively as well. And yeah, I think I agree. I think the longer this game, is at 1-0, it'll be very, very shaky for us. Just going to read a few of the comments. Obviously, I can see. Thank you so much to for the God Raid guys. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hopefully you enjoy it, and yeah, really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, Ben Loco as well on the stream. Thanks for joining. Mo, welcome to the stream as well. Mo, thanks for joining. He says, no way we're going to park the bus starting the second. Yeah, hopefully we don't park the bus. Let's hope so. We need to get another goal, as Man United fan Stan is saying there. Apparently it's 5-1 to Barcelona in the El Clasico. Well, obviously no Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi in those games.
Yeah.
But Barcelona... 5-1 at the moment. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Absolutely embarrassing for Real Madrid, to be honest. But
yeah.
how I'm going to come back to you, King Old. By the way, what would you like me to refer to you as?
Pardon?
What name would you like me to refer to you as?
Just call me Oles.
Oh, I was just making sure. But anyway, yeah. All right. Oles, then. What are your how important is this game for us to win? How important is it?
It's really important because, first of all, it saves Mourinho's job. Look, I don't want Mourinho at Manchester United. I want him out. But, I want to win games, and that's the most important thing, though. And look, it's so crucial that we go on and that we get the 3 points because, look, this season has been ridiculous. If we want to challenge for the title, we have to keep on going on and we have to pick up the 3 points every game. But hopefully we play attacking football in the second half. That is all I'm hoping right now.
I don't listen to him. But but yeah, I agree. I think we need to keep up the attacking football. We need to, as Mo says, not parking the bus. We need to go for it. We need to go for it and get the second goal. But Oles, mate, thanks for calling in. Go and subscribe to Man United Fan Stand if you haven't already as well. And hopefully you enjoy the second half. Thanks for calling in, mate.
Okay, thanks, mate. Bye.
No problem, mate. Thank you very much for coming on. 2 very, very good calls at half-time. And if you guys want to call in future, my Skype is in the description down below, so go add me on that. Mo says Garner on. Surprising, yeah. I mean, obviously, he got the yellow card in the first half, but it is very, very surprising that he is still on for Everton. I can take these out now because they're giving me a bit of back sound. But we're underway in the second half. 1-0 to Manchester United. I do apologise. I'll take another call at full time. I do apologise to Parsay, by the way. Pogba's gone down there, holding his foot. I do apologise, mate. If you are watching, I do apologise. Of course, I'd love to answer your call, but if we have a bit of time at full time, you can call in again, and I'll answer the call. So don't worry about that. But we've started the second half. Fortune says, let's see if we can play a full 90 minutes of attacking football. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's get the second goal as soon as possible. Pogba gives the ball away, and Richarlison's in here. Richarlison shoots, and De Gea makes a pretty simple save, but it was a decent save by David De Gea as well. But already a bit sloppy from Paul Pogba giving the ball away. Rasmus says, I despise Real Madrid, but at least they have a competent board, and I think right after the match, Lopetegui is going to be sacked. Yeah. I feel like he probably is. I think this is going to be the last straw. It's a bit of an embarrassment for Real Madrid, to be honest. Everton now back with the ball, and Everton look like they've started quite well here. Martial getting back at Coleman, but the foul is brought back on Richarlison. Rashid says we have to push for push in the second half. Yeah, we do. We definitely need to push. We need to keep pushing, if anything. Please do keep getting your comments in throughout the game, guys. I'll be reading them all out. Just gonna turn the brightness down a bit because I feel like I'm a bit bright. And I do apologise. I was using natural light, but that natural light is now gone. So the lighting and things like that is probably not the best. So I do apologise for that right now. Lindelof now plays it into Paul Pogba. He'll play it into Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw looks down the line, and Rashford will pick it up on this left-hand side. It looks like Martial has gone into the middle. Rashford takes it past Coleman. Rashford now with the ball. Back into Paul Pogba. Pogba plays it to Fred. Pogba gets it back from Fred. Luke Shaw on the ball now. Shaw into Pogba. Pogba turns. Pogba does really well to turn. Pogba mazing through the Everton defence, and just too many bodies. Too many bodies for Paul Pogba to get through, really. And it goes to Jordan Pickford. But maybe Pogba should have just passed the ball off to someone, maybe. Young on this right-hand side, whips it in. Pogba gets the ball back here. Into Martial. And Martial gets a brilliant goal. What a finish by Anthony Martial. Brilliant goal from Martial. 2-0 United. Get in there. We were talking about getting the early goal in the second half, and we've got it. Brilliant finish by Anthony Martial. 2-0 United. Get in there, lads. Get in there. Come on. Come on, lads. Brilliant finish by Anthony Martial. He is in tip-top form at the moment. Come on, United. Get in there. Get in there. First time finish. Unbelievable. Pogba getting the assist as well there. We're looking good, lads. We're looking good in this game. Martial makes it 2-0 to Manchester United. Brilliant finish. 2-0 United. I'm just going to change the score. Paul Pogba with the assist. 2-0 United. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, lads. Get in there. Come on. Martial with the goal. Martial won the penalty and, you know, got the finish as well. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hopefully we can continue this high rate of performance. Martial now. Pickford clearing the ball. Smalling goes up against Richarlison and wins the header well. And ball now to Matic, who plays into Pogba. He'll head it back to David De Gea. But, you know, United, 2-0 up now. And we were talking about we needed that goal, that second goal to secure the lead. And we got it. We got it. Brilliant stuff. A lot of you guys commenting about the Martial goal. Read that in just a second. Fred with a great ball out to Ashley Young here. Mata on the ball. Plays it back to Young. And Young into Rashford, and United now turning up the gear. Rashford over to Luke Shaw. Pogba's inside him. Luke Shaw's going for it. Shaw, unfortunately, just gets the ball tangled under his foot a bit there. And Gay will try and play it away. And Coleman gets it forward. Load of you guys talking about the Martial goal. Rasmus says Martial rocks. Holy shit, we need to secure a signature on that contract. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Everton now going through, and Bernard's in on goal. Bernard's in against David De Gea, and he's hit the side netting. Bernard went round De Gea, and he hit the side netting. What a chance for Everton to bring it back to 2-1. Oh, goodness me. De Gea did well to close the angle, to be fair to him, but still, Bernard probably should have scored. Jack says, as I said, most natural finisher at the club. Yeah, totally agree. Fortune says French flair. Rashid said that was fire. It was fire. Jessica's Martial, what a goal. Brilliant finish it was. Superb finish. De Gea did well there to close the angle on Bernard for just long enough. But Bernard just didn't get the right finish on it. Rin Army Evans says Tony Marshall came. Oh, the Tony Marshall chant. Love it, mate. Rasmus says, I hope after tonight I'll read the news that Lopetegui is sacked and he's going to be replaced by Mourinho. That would be such awesome news. Yeah. Jack says, Jesus, that was too close. Yeah, we didn't need them to get right back into the game from that point. We've cemented the lead. There's a on the cover. It's beautiful. And now United come forward once again. Fred trying to get past Gomez and take him down. Rashid says, I feel there's still room for a goal. Yeah, I mean, for both sides, really. Everton got close there with Bernard. Probably should have done better. But if we could get another goal here to make it 3-0 and possibly end the game there would be absolutely brilliant. But United in control at the moment. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I did see that guy in the camera putting the 2-1 up. Martial, now to Mata, Young. I think Young's actually done quite well in this game, I've got to say. Mata now plays it to Victor Lindelof. And apparently that was our 100th goal against Everton as well, which is decent. Pogba on the ball now. Not many choices going forward. Pogba on the ball still. Kurt turns. Looks for Ashley Young. Mata, just taken off him by Idrissa Gana Gueye and played forward towards Richarlison. And Richarlison takes it and he's running at Chris Smalling. And Sigurdsson's back post, if he can find him. But Richarlison just couldn't keep it under control. Smalling brings it out with confidence and plays it now to Paul Pogba. And United now in a good gear here. Martial, unfortunately, didn't read the run properly. And he'll come back to Jordan Pickford. But a bit of an exciting period here. Mo says, yeah, we can't let one in now. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. We have to stay solid. Rashid says, once we are satisfied with the goal, I think they should defend. Yeah. I'd be happy with that. I'm happy with that. Given away in the midfield by Sigurdsson. Mata plays a great ball into Rashford. Rashford's onside. Rashford has to make it 3. And a great save by Pickford. And Rashford still has it. Ball into Mata. But Rashford needs to do better there, man. Rashford... as a striker. Goodness me. Rashford could have made it 3-0. He could have made it 3-0, Marcus Rashford. That would have been the icing on the cake. A lovely ball by Juan Mata. Brilliant ball from him. Poor defending from Everton. But Rashford just hesitated a bit. And Pickford made a great save. Welcome, Perez. One on the stream, Perez. Thanks for joining. It's Man United versus Everton. And that's all in Spanish. Unfortunately, I'm not Spanish. Free kick to Everton now in a bit of a dangerous position. Jack says the finish was very difficult, but his first touch was the bad part. Yeah, I think his touch definitely didn't help him, which was annoying. But it would have been great to see Rashford get a goal and to, finish off the game. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. But as we said at half-time, the game is going to open up. Everton are going to start pushing for a goal. And those sort of moments are going to happen for us. So we just need to be patient. And take our chances, of course, as Jack mentioned. But now, Zuma coming forward for Everton, looking to make something happen. Pogba takes the ball off him. And now looking for Fred, but intercepted by Gomez. And Gomez looks out wide and does find Digne on this left-hand side attacking. Digne now potentially looking for a cross into the box and does get the cross in and all the way through, and Luke Shaw will see it go. Ronnie says, would be nice to see more than 2 goals. Yeah, definitely in the way we're playing right now, it would definitely be nice for United to get 3 or 4. Just to, really, give the fans something to shout about properly. But we've played, I think in the second half, we've started well. And another attack down this left-hand side with Anthony Martial. And now Martial looked through for Marcus Rashford, who will get there. And Rashford now into the box. Kurt Zouma on his coattails. Pogba, who's been decent in this game so far. And United just playing it around, really. Keeping control. Young is free on that right-hand side. No, he's not. Fred takes the ball inside. Very well done by Fred. But passes it back to Matic. And Matic now with the ball. Matic plays out wide to Ashley Young. Rashid said, I don't think Rashford is good for this game. Yeah, I mean, his finishing's not amazing. He's not too clinical a finisher. But, he could still get a goal. And he has it on his left-hand side. Looks for Paul Pogba. But unfortunately, the pass is not right. Rashford going in. Pickford clears the ball away for Everton. Up towards Richarlison, headed well by Victor Lindelof, who does a great job. And to see a clean sheet from Manchester United would be brilliant today. So hopefully we do see a clean sheet. But a very good game so far for United. 2-0 up, 56 minutes in, around half an hour. Well, not half an hour yet. Just over half an hour of the game left. But playing some good football. Matic will look forward towards Fred and does find Fred. Flicks it for Mata. He'll play it to Young now on this right-hand side. Young against Bernard. Mata with the ball. Mata crosses it in towards Pogba. Pogba takes it down and shoots, and it's a good save at the near post by Jordan Pickford. Pogba could have given United a 3rd goal there. Mata again playing a lovely through ball. Pogba with the touch, and Pickford at the near post making a really decent stop actually from Paul Pogba. Ball going at a lot of pace, nearly going under Jordan Pickford. And Mata with the corner now. Can United make it 3? Mata, can he whip in a good delivery? Puts in a not a bad delivery towards Pickford, but a good catch from Pickford actually. Probably too close to the goalkeeper. But United having a few chances to make it 3, which we haven't been able to take. But still, we lead 2-0 in this half. 57 minutes into the game. Yeah, I think Rashid. I agree that Rashford's very, very good at pressing. He looks really hungry to get the ball, but it's just what he does with the ball that's a bit concerning. But yeah, 2-0 United at Old Trafford. Bernard now flicks the ball back to Lucas Digne. Goal kick is a goal kick. Sigurdsson tried to control it, but goes out of play for a goal kick to Manchester United. But Jack says Fred's been great. I think Fred's actually done well on his return to the side. I think he has done well. He's provided a bit of energy in there, bit of decent, little bit of interplay, which is good. Rasmus says I want Real replacing Lopetegui with Mourinho, but part of me feels it's going to be Pochettino. Yeah, I think Pochettino would probably love to manage Real Madrid. I mean, who wouldn't? But yeah, I'm not sure if they'll want Mourinho back. But who knows? Who knows in football? Crazier managerial appointments have happened. Bernard turns Ashley Young there, but Young does well to hold it off to Gomez. And Everton still potentially could get back into this game. Still pressing forward up the pitch. Coleman against Martial. Martial doing his defensive duties really well there. And we'll look to get around Coleman and gets the throw-in off him. Jessica says, all-round better team effort that has not been there for a long time. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we were speaking on the podcast, if you want to go check out Rodney's channel, about, the whole team coming together and playing well. You can't just have one player doing the business. You have to have the whole team playing well. And it is a good team effort, and hopefully we can get the massive 3 points from this game that really we deserve by how we played so far. Looks like Ademola Lookman is going to be coming on for Everton. Obviously, played a bit for Leipzig as well. Or it might be Calvert-Lewin. I'm not sure. They look a bit different, but I think it was Lookman who's going to come on. United taking their time now with throw-ins and things like that. Ball down the line for Rashford, who will get onto it. And cleared out play by Michael Keane. Karen Buses Sport, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Please do leave a like if you haven't already, guys. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Luke Shaw now with the throw-in. Throws it to Paul Pogba, who does, unfortunately, get dispossessed by Andre Gomez, who's actually had a decent game for Everton, Gomez. Rasmus says we have part under Mourinho for nearly 3 years, but not a single time have we played well for a whole match. I hope this match be a record breaker. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. It looks like Lookman will be coming on for Everton just after Jordan Pickford takes this goal kick. But we're in a good position. 2-0 United. The game's not over yet, but still, I'm happy for once. We're happy playing at Old Trafford in a good position. Bernard is coming off, and I think Bernard's actually caused United a few problems down the left-hand side. Nearly had an opportunity to score himself, but just couldn't take it, put it wide of the goal. Bernard has played well for Everton and does look like a talent, definitely. But Everton have half an hour plus added time to get a goal in this game, or 2 goals. It looks like as either Martial or Pogba who's down. Yeah, Pogba's gone down. Pogba's got back up. So just waiting a bit of time there by poor Pogba going down. Probably just stepped on his foot there by Andre Gomez. I haven't seen too much of Jose Mourinho on the touchline, to be honest, which is weird to see. But there's Jose Mourinho there. Not seen too much of him. But still. Jack says, bring on Lukaku, see if he can get a goal to boost his confidence. Yeah, maybe that might be the right thing. Maybe it might be the right thing to bring on Lukaku at this stage. Rashid says, this season's been ridiculous for United. Yeah, I know. It's been up and down, really. But you know, I feel as if hopefully we can come back, we can get back, towards, we can actually start a bit of a decent run of form. And hopefully it can start with this game. Ball in here. Lindelof does well to cut the ball out. But Lindelof stalling on the ball here and nearly gives the ball away. Shaw goes down. Cleared away by Man United, but a bit of shambolic defending and the foul is given away. A needless free kick really to give away by United. Should have just cleared the ball away. But quite poor defending really there. Should have just booted it. Should have just got the boot in it. Lukaku is coming on, guys. Lukaku is about to come on for Manchester United. I think Rashford probably will be coming off, I suspect. But Lukaku looks like he's about to come on for United. Rasmus says, can you see us getting top 4 this season? It'll be difficult from this position. We would need other teams to kind of, start playing badly. But it could happen potentially. Everton now with a free kick in a dangerous position. Sigurdsson whips the ball in, headed away, and it's a free kick in there to Manchester United. And now the substitution will surely happen. Lukaku coming on, probably for Marcus Rashford. Who will it be for? Yep, Rashford is coming off. Lukaku is coming on. So Rashford unfortunately couldn't get his goal, but still, Lukaku coming on. He's played well, Rashford, to be fair to him. But Lukaku is going to be coming on for United. Hopefully, he can get that confidence goal. But Romelu Lukaku is on, guys. Lukaku is on for United. Yeah, I agree with you, Jack. I think Rashford's done his job well. It was unfortunate he couldn't get a goal for himself, but I think his overall performance has been decent. Fred now plays out to Young, and Young looks forward towards Lukaku, who's onside, and no one in the box for Lukaku. I think everyone thought he was offside, but Lukaku did make a little run there in behind, which seemingly we haven't seen for ages from Lukaku. But he made a good little run in behind there. Digne and Andre Gomez. Again, I think Andre Gomez has actually been really good. Rodney says he needs to score 3 goals now he's on. Yeah. I mean, that'd be the dream, wouldn't it? A hat-trick. I think it's metal boots, yeah. It's Timberlands. Lukaku tracking back here. Andre Gomez, again, being very impressive. Coleman with the ball in. Decent ball in from Coleman. And Gomez with the header into the hands of David De Gea. But, yeah, let's hope Lukaku can get a goal. Let's hope he can. Maybe even 2 goals. That'd be brilliant. But, I mean, I'm sure Lukaku really is looking for a goal in this game. He'll be really hungry to get back on track. But still 2-0 at Old Trafford. But Everton have the ball back now with Michael Keane in their own defensive half. I noticed Gomez is picking it up from deep a lot. Ball down the line there, and it's poor defending from United to let the ball come to Walcott, but good from Lindelof to cut it out. Fortune says Lukaku, the portable fridge. Yeah, I know. He is carrying a lot of timber. Maybe he just needs to lose some weight. But like, I'm not saying he's fat, of course, but I'm saying he's bulked up maybe just a bit too much. Ball in there to Sigurdsson. From the throw-in, Martial again doing his defensive duties well and winning a goal kick for United. Jack says Lindelof has been solid once again. I agree. I think Lindelof has been quite solid. And I think that centre-back partnership of Smalling and Lindelof actually is pretty good. It's just kind of the defensive mistakes from the team. You know, against Chelsea, Paul Pogba leaving his man free. A few times in this game, we've given free headers away to the likes of, you know, Bernard and, you know, Sigurdsson as well. So it's about the all-round team defending strongly as well. De Gea now with the ball. From the goal kick, looking to clear it. And does. Pogba taking a really deep position from the goal kick. Lukaku flicking on towards Mata. Unfortunately, the ball not falling for a United player. But Pogba does well to get the ball back there. Young now with the ball. Chips it into Mata with a lot of space here to create Mata. And plays it down to Luke Shaw. United, I feel, being a bit more conservative after the second goal's gone in, just passing the ball around, playing Mourinho football as we'd expect. Fred now to Matic. Matic looking to go forward, playing it to Mata. Nice little flick from Mata into Shaw, back to Mata, into Pogba. Pogba to Mata, out wide to Young. Some great play here. Young now will look into the box, and it's a corner. So some decent play from United actually. Some good 1 or 2 touch football. Fortune says, I prefer Lindelof by needs consistent matches just like any other flair player. Yeah, I think Bai unfortunately has kind of been frozen out of the team a bit. And I think Mourinho likes that consistent back two partnership. But I think Bai will get an opportunity at some point. Corner comes in from Mata towards Lukaku, headed away. Fred takes it down with a good touch. Now to Mata again. Whipped in by Mata. And Matic getting behind it. But he's offside, unfortunately, Nemanja Matic. Welcome, Zanin, Zainan. Welcome to stream, Zainan. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it, mate. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. But yeah, United leading 2-0 here with about 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Pickford with the ball, clearing it forward. Martial trying to get the touch on it. Coleman winning the throw-in. But I would say decent performance so far from Man United. Coleman. Fred trying to get the ball off Coleman. Unfortunately, just not getting the ball off him. And then gives away a free kick. I think Fred is very, very eager to get the ball back, which is great. But unfortunately, Fred does give away a lot of the fouls in the midfield. Fortune says, imagine if Everton come back in 3-2 shambles. It would be an absolute shambles if that happened. So that's why we need the third goal, and hopefully we can get the third goal. And Lukaku's laid it off to Martial, and Martial's coming down the left-hand side. He's in here. Fred will look to open up his body and shoot, and he'll go off for a corner kick. Potentially could have laid that off to Lukaku, but Fred went for goal there. And a nice bit of interplay between Lukaku and Martial. Fred could have potentially laid in Lukaku. But, you know, Fred looking for the goal there for himself. Couldn't get it, and it's a corner to Manchester United. Mata to take it once again. Hopefully Mata can get the ball in. And does well. Good cross by Mata. Just over Lukaku. Nearly comes out to Ashley Young. But ball back to Victor Lindelof. Lindelof pumps the ball long towards Smalling. And Smalling does win the header, but unfortunately goes back to a Everton player, and they'll look to counter with Gomez. And Pogba gives away the foul on Gomez, who, again, as I said, has been good. I've got to say, Gomez has performed really well for Everton. Guys, if you are watching right now, please do subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 450 subscribers, so please do help me out any way you can by either liking or subscribing to the channel. And Richarlison plays in Seamus Coleman. And just over the bar by Seamus Coleman. Should have done a bit better with that, I think, Coleman. But played in behind. We need to watch for that. Martial asleep there, really, with his defensive duties. And Coleman should do better with the shot, really. Probably because he was leaning back a bit. But maybe a recognised striker might have put that ball into the back of the net. Who knows? But De Gea goes. It gets for a goal kick to United. But still, Everton look like they could potentially nick a goal here. Welcome, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Martial plays it to Lindelof. Lindelof looks long for Lukaku, but unfortunately just can't find him. And Everton will look to break once again. Fred now in the midfield. Ademola Lookman's come on for Everton and looked alright. But just kind of looking for a potential chance, Everton. Looking for a potential opening. Whipped in by Digne, headed out by Smalling really well. And Martial trying to get onto that, but just couldn't get onto it, unfortunately. Now Gomez. Gomez will lift it over towards Digne and try and find him, but just can't. Young now with the ball. Coming out with it. Looks down the line towards Lukaku, but unfortunately doesn't find Lukaku. And it'll come back to Michael Keane. Rushy says, I haven't seen much effort from the defence. Yeah, I think our defence has been solid so far this game. But, you know, we need to continue being solid. I think a clean sheet would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Richarlison goes down there. Fred now. And Man United try and get the attack underway. Pogba moving down this left-hand side. And he's still going Paul Pogba. And Pogba now back into Fred, who might look to shoot. Fred plays it to Pogba once again. Pogba back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw tries to whip it in. And Coleman traps the ball and will get it away to Theo Walcott. And Richarlison tries to flick it past Lindelof. But Lindelof does a brilliant job in stopping Richarlison's flick on. Fred now with the ball. And Fred, unfortunately... Oh, no, he doesn't lose it. Fred just gets the ball away. So fair play to him. Ryan says Lukaku needs to score. Yeah, hopefully he does score. I'm hoping that Lukaku can get the goal. Shaw now into Mata. Back to Shaw. I think Mata's played well again today. You know, he's been really good at linking the play. Now to Pogba. Into Matic. Now back to Pogba. Now into Fred, which could have was nearly taken by Richarlison. Now to Ashley Young. Plays it back to Smalling. Smalling will look forward. Looks for Lukaku, unfortunately. But it will find Juan Mata. And Mata gives it to Young. Young will be looking inside the box. Young puts it across. And he'll go out for a corner kick to Manchester United. Fortune says Pogba can become the best midfielder in the world under a good coach. Yeah, I think Pogba does have a lot of potential. We just need to see a bit more from him, in my opinion. Cenk Tosun is coming on for Everton. One of their main forward men. One of their main strikers. Cenk Tosun coming on. But a corner for Manchester United. Ashley Young to whip this one in instead of Juan Mata. A lot of big men in there. Young whips it towards the box. A bit of a floaty one cleared away. Mata plays it back to Young, who could get a cross in potentially. Mata on his left foot. Puts the ball in. Mata. Good header away. Everton have defended crosses really well in this game. Headed back in by Young. Michael Keane heads it out towards Pogba. And he will find Pogba. Back heel towards Young. Into Juan Mata. Mata puts it in towards the back post. Everton defending crosses really well here. So fair play to them. Ademola Lookman now trying to burst into attack. Brilliant tackle by Ashley Young. Fred trying to cut the play out and does. And Everton still have the ball here. But now Fred plays it into Pogba. Pogba will probably look for a pass. Looks to chip it. And given away by Pogba. A bit too floaty. And now Richarlison going in. And Smalling. Clumsy challenge by Chris Smalling. Is a penalty to penalty to Everton. Stupid challenge by Smalling. Really stupid challenge by Chris Smalling. Paul Pogba giving the ball away. Oh, come on, man. Pogba gives the ball away. And Smalling goes in with the challenge on Richarlison. Richarlison too quick for him. And I don't know why he went for that challenge. I don't know why. But now Everton have got a chance now with Gylfi Sigurdsson to get back into the game. Oh. Can't believe it. Chris Smalling gives a penalty away. Sigurdsson to take the penalty. Hopefully De Gea can make the save. Sigurdsson with the penalty. Puts De Gea the wrong way. Really good penalty from Gylfi Sigurdsson. And Everton now back in the game, it looks like. Paul Pogba giving the ball away. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. You know, we now go into a place where we're in quite a comfortable position in the game to now when we're 1 goal away from drawing this game. Can't believe it. Chris Smalling with a really rash challenge on Richarlison. Wasn't needed. And again, another game without a clean sheet. No wonder why David De Gea is not signing a new contract. Lukaku on the ball now. Played it to Pogba. Pogba will want to make amends for what happened. Obviously giving the ball away for the goal. Cenk Tosun is now on for Everton. Yeah, I mean, Calvert-Lewin and Tosun are on for Everton. It looks like they're really going to go for it now. Fortune says, I hate the camera pans of Pogba. I mean, yes, he gave the ball away, but the tackle was unnecessary. Yeah, it was. It definitely was unnecessary. Smalling's gone down injured now, so it looks like potentially Eric Bailly might have to come on. But Smalling gave away the penalty, and it looks like Smalling's going to be coming off. Jack Wall, but it's okay because Chris Smalling is vegan. Oh, I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it's such a stupid challenge, man. Richarlison was going nowhere. He was actually going nowhere. Smalling just had to stand up. But really poor from Chris Smalling, to be honest. And it looks like he will be coming off. Pogba giving the ball away in the midfield, really stupidly, really. Marcus Rojo might be coming back on for an appearance for Manchester United. So it looks like Marcus Rojo is stripped and warmed up as well. But it's so important we hold on for this win. It's so important. Honestly. Chris Smalling's coming off injured. Marcus Rojo. Connor, welcome to stream. Thanks for joining. 70 million for Fred. Could have got Van Dijk. Yeah. Obviously a Liverpool fan there, but welcome to stream. Thanks for joining. Jessica says can't stand Pogba. Yeah, I know. Giving the ball away so stupidly. And then the tackle by Smalling. So needless, man. So needless. Fred now. Matic now on the ball, playing it. And Everton now with renewed optimism. Lindelof. We're going to see the partnership of Lindelof and Rojo here. And Digne. Oh no, Smalling's back on, but it looks like Rojo might potentially come on. Fortune says Rojo doesn't play a single game in the whole season and comes on when Eric is on the bench. Jesus, Mourinho, yeah. Honestly. But Pogba has the ball now, flicks it in towards Lukaku, and Zuma does well to clear the play. I mean, Everton have defended crosses really well this game, and they've defended quite well. I mean, obviously the penalty was unlucky for them, potentially, and also, I mean, the goal from Martial was absolutely fantastic, and it would be a shame, once again, to not get the points that we need. Lukaku holding up the ball here, flicking it back to Young, into Lukaku, who's offside. Oh, God. Oh, it's 2. I forgot to change the score. Sorry, guys. I forgot to change the score. I completely forgot to change the score. Well, 2 goals. Martial and Pogba getting the goals for United. And then Gylfi Sigurdsson scoring his penalty for Everton there to make it 2-1 at this moment. Fred plays it into Shaw. Shaw tries to get up the pitch towards Lukaku. Good touch from Lukaku. United can attack now with Mata. And Pogba streaming forward here, Paul Pogba. Lukaku wants it. Lukaku heads it. Oh. Lukaku had such a big opportunity to score. And it's a great ball from Pogba. Lukaku heads it wide. Brilliant ball from Pogba. Lukaku with the free header. Misses out once again. That would have been so good if that could have gone in. Oh, goodness me. Lukaku showing his form once again. It's not going to do his confidence any good. And now Everton coming on the attack. Oh, I just need to go in. Everton somehow keep the ball there. Shaw on Lookman. Andre Gomez. Gomez plays a lovely ball on his left foot to Digne. And Digne And now Richarlison's in here. Richarlison across the goal. And will go out for a corner. No, a throw-in. No, a goal kick, sorry. A goal kick. But 82 minutes in. I reckon about 11 minutes left of the game. For United to hold on for a brilliant 3 points if we were. It looks like Ander Herrera's going to come on for United. But, you know, United were in a really, really comfortable position. And now we're in this position. Pogba heads it forward. Zuma. Calvert-Lewin takes the ball. Everton looking confident. Richarlison coming forward for Everton. But he'll go out of play for a goal kick. Fantastic once again from Pogba. Yeah, Pogba played a really nice ball in there to Lukaku. Oh, goodness me. How much we need these 3 points. Fortunately, don't forget Pogba an 8 out of 10 performance regardless. Yeah. Can't believe it, guys. Can't believe we're in this position. De Gea plays it long. And Martial goes up for the header. Goes out of play for a throw into Everton. But United, I mean, we still look comfortable, but Everton now have got a real chance. If they just nick a goal, they could come away from Old Trafford with a draw. Zuma now trying to play it in to Richarlison. Young playing really well once again. Pogba going down the line. No, he's... Lukaku's offside. Akpaven, welcome to stream. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. He says, I don't believe we bought Lukaku. Yeah, I mean, I think in the first season, give him credit, he was decent, but he's just not on form at the moment whatsoever. Good ball from Zuma. But please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Really would appreciate it. Rashid says, I'd really like Zlatan Ibrahimovic to play for Man United. Yeah, maybe Ibrahimovic might be, Ibrahimovic might be the right option. Mata is coming off. Ander Herrera's coming on for United. Yeah, my lighting and green screen up is playing up a bit. I was using the natural light, but unfortunately, that's all kind of gone out of the window, to be honest, which is really annoying because obviously the natural light's gone right now. But now Juan Mata is coming off the pitch. Ander Herrera is coming on for United. This would be a big win for United if we can hold on. Let's hope we can hold on. About 6, 7 or 8 minutes left in this game, I'd say probably. Including added time, which will probably be about 3 or 4 minutes. But, you know, we need a third goal. We need this third goal. Header by Tosin. Calvert-Lewin now, trying to hold up the ball from Luke Shaw. And flick from Calvert-Lewin onto Coleman. Lindelof does well to get the ball away. Jose said he doesn't like Zlatan. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why either. I feel like Zlatan really did suit Mourinho's style of play. Andre Gomez now. Gomez whips the ball in. Flicked on. And unfortunately, no one there for Everton. And it'll go to David De Gea. But Everton, you know, the game's going to be really, really open now with Everton trying to push for a goal. Can United hold on? Pogba. Pogba now turning away from Gomez. Smalling still on the pitch for United, I realised. So no Marcus Rojo on the pitch. Young now putting it down the line towards Ander Herrera. Cleared out. And Everton will get this one away. Digne down the line. Headed on towards Calvert-Lewin. It does come for Calvert-Lewin. Cleared away by Victor Lindelof. Up to no one. And Tosin tries to take the ball down. Smalling plays it into David De Gea, who clears it forward towards Ashley Young. A really good ball by De Gea. Young. Lukaku just can't get there. And Young, Smalling steps in and clears the ball upfield. A bit of hoof and hope really from United at the moment. Gomez now on the ball for Everton. Michael Keane plays it downfield and now Martial collects it. Martial plays it into Lukaku. Touched by Lukaku, plays it back to Matic, who gets it into Pogba. And Pogba will find Martial down here on this left-hand side. Martial now running at Michael Keane. trying to get past him. Unfortunately for Martial, no one there to help him out and can't get past him. Lookman will come away for Everton. But brilliant stop, brilliant interception in there by Ander Herrera. He's come on to do just that, and he's doing his job well. Matic being outstrengthened by Lookman, which is not great at all. Goodness me. About 5 minutes left of this game, guys. United need to hold on for these 3 points. And Everton now getting forward, of course. Getting all their bodies forward. Richarlison on the ball. Playing it down the line. Digne will get there. Whipped in by Digne to David De Gea. And he holds on to it, De Gea. And a few more seconds will go. See it out. Yeah, we need to see this out. We need to see it out. Come on, lads. De Gea boots it downfield towards Fred. And Fred will get there. It's a great kick by David De Gea. Richarlison keeps it in play to Ander Herrera. Now Fred has it. Fred running with it. Now back to Paul Pogba. Pogba with the shot. Straight at Jordan Pickford. On his left foot, Pogba. I'd never really felt confident he was going to hit it into the back of the net. Probably should have just held on to the ball a bit more there. Gomez now coming forward with the ball. Plays it in towards Coleman. But unfortunately the ball to Coleman is not good enough from Calvert-Lewin. Goes out for a throw for United. But Man United just need to hold on to this win. It'd be a huge 3 points if we were to get it. Fred's gone down with a bit of cramp here. And it looks like Fred's gone down with a bit of cramp. Man United, don't forget, have used all of their substitute. In fact, no, they haven't. We've still got Rojo on the bench. So, potentially, if Fred still has a bit of cramp, we could bring on someone. Rashid says, where do you live? I live in Cambridgeshire, so kind of like, well, not near London, but kind of about an hour away from London. Jesse Lingard is probably going to be coming on for Fred here. So it'll be good to see Jesse Lingard back in the team. But Manchester United is coming up to the 90th minute in the game, guys. I'm not sure how much added time is going to be added on. Probably around 5 minutes, knowing our luck. But Luke Shaw with the ball. Throws it downfield towards Pogba. Pogba heads it and it goes out of play for an Everton throw. But now it's coming up to we're into the 90th minute now of the game. And Everton just passing around here. I reckon it's going to be 5 minutes. 6 minutes. Where has 6 minutes come from? 6 minutes of added time, guys. Jesus. Oh my God. Hopefully we can break away and win this game. But 6 minutes of added time for Everton to score. Can you believe that? 6 minutes for Everton to get an equaliser. Lookman now with the ball. Michael Keane. I thought 5 minutes would have been generous, but 6 minutes. Ball out wide to Coleman now, who could potentially whip the ball in. Coleman looking for options. Luke Shaw doing a great job there, holding him off. Gomez now with the ball. Takes it round. Gomez has got a chance to whip the ball in and does whip it in towards De Gea, and De Gea catches. And De Gea will roll it out towards Fred. And Fred now on the ball here, cuts it back. And will find Paul Pogba. And Fred now. Oh, so poor from Pogba, giving the ball away. And now Everton have it once again, and the foul will be given. Richarlison has it. But Pogba there had the ball. Oh, you live in Switzerland. Oh, it's a nice country, a nice place. But 1 minute and a half has gone of the 6 minutes, so 4 minutes and a half for United to hold out here. Martial. Michael Keane. Into Adamola Lookman, who turns. Pogba. Herrera gets the ball away, only as far as Andre Gomez. Fred. Chasing after the ball. Digne. Into Lookman. Lookman now. And Herrera again does a really good job downfield by Ashley Young. Lukaku will give chase. Still 4 minutes left of the game for Everton to potentially get a goal here. Great ball from Michael Keane to Digne. Out on this right-hand side. Digne whips it in towards Tosin, who heads it towards goal, straight at David De Gea, and De Gea will be able to pick that up. And we'll tick down a few of the seconds, which is good. Lingard isn't on the pitch, by the way, just yet. Fred is still on the pitch. Cleared upfield by David De Gea towards Lukaku, and Lukaku tries to win it and does win it, but no one there on the flick on. Coleman now will look downfield. Bit of pressure on them. Martial putting a bit of pressure. Gomez plays it to Kurt Zouma, and Everton trying to get forward here. Heading into 3 minutes left of stoppage time for Everton to get a goal. But United running around here. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Michael Keane. Playing away out of the box. Headed away by Young, but straight back to the Everton midfielder, Andre Gomez. And Lukaku doing well to get the ball off him. Pogba looking forward for Lukaku. And the header down, he just couldn't control it, Lukaku. Herrera doing well to win the ball back. And the Herrera's won it. Martial's in. This is it. Anthony Martial with a cool head must finish the game. And Martial is saved by Pickford. Martial surely got to score that. Martial has surely got to score that goal, man. Martial has to score it. Really good save by Jordan Pickford at the end there. But Martial misses a huge opportunity to win. To wrap up the game 3-1. Oh, can you believe it? Fred is coming off for United now. Ticking out a few seconds. But that could have finished the game for United. Oh, Martial, man. And it would have been great to see him get 2 goals in 2 consecutive Premier League games as well. Oh, I cannot believe he missed that, man. I cannot believe it. Goodness me. Right. Looks like we're going to be holding in the corner for a bit. Martial now holding in the corner against Richarlison. Martial doing a good job here. And it's a throw into Everton. Still around a minute left of added time. Probably around a minute left of added time at least for Everton to potentially get a goal. Flicked on. Header. Matic wins the header. Flicked back towards Lukaku. And Lukaku wins it. And Martial could be in now. But just not enough on it. And Pickford throws it out towards Seamus Coleman. And now Martial needs to track back. And Coleman cleared away by Luke Shaw. This would be a massive win here if United can hold on. Gylfi Sigurdsson now with the ball. Lukaku nearly trips up Sigurdsson, but Martial doing well to block. Coleman with the throw-in to Andre Gomez. Gomez plays it to Kurt Zouma. And Zouma now plays it to Lucas Digne. Jesse Lingard defending the cross. And does defend it. It will be a corner to Everton at the end. Everton have a corner. Jesus, Everton have a corner. And it's the last chance for Everton to score here. Jordan Pickford's up for Everton. United need to clear this. They need to clear this. Lucas Digne looks to whip this corner in. Digne. Digne whips the ball in. Lukaku clears it. Lookman shoots. And it's over the bar. And that looks like it could be the end. And it is the end. 3 points for United. 2-1 victory. Get in there, lads. Get in there. Martial should have probably made it more. But a brilliant win for United. 2-1 victory. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Great win. 3 points. That feeling of When was the last time we got 3 points? When was the last time in the Premier League we won a game? But we've got the victory here. Huge 3 points for United. Get in there, lads. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Come on. Pogba with the goal in the opening minutes with the free kick, with the penalty save. Martial got his goal as well. Brilliant finish. Probably should have had another one in the last few minutes as well. But, you know what? 2-1 win. Huge, huge 3 points for Manchester United. Get in there. Thank you so much to everyone who watched this match reaction. Please do leave your thoughts in the comment section down below on the game. And subscribe to the channel, of course, if you are new. I will be doing a review for this game. Whether it be a video or a stream, I'm not too sure. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you guys in the next one.